Hey guys, how's it going? It is Matt and it is Terrible Tuesday. I hope each and every one of you are having a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk. I hope you're happy to see my face because I'm sure as hell happy to see all of your guys's. Please do like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'm climbing up there in them numbers. Hopefully I can get to 125 by the end of next week. That'd be awesome. It'd be even more awesome if we could get it today. I just need 7 or 8 more people to go, and I'm at 125 viewers. That is crazy, or at least subscribers, which is crazy to think that I've already gotten that many in such a very long, short time. I guess it feels like I've been doing it for a really long time, but I really haven't. I've only been at it for about a little over a year now, guys. I originally started out doing reviews just on Facebook alone. So any of you new on the YouTube, that was where I got my humble beginnings, and I did a lot of reviews on there. I do one every day of the week for Monday through Friday. That is no review Saturday or Sunday unless it's an extra special occasion. I don't foresee any of those coming up anywhere in the near future at all because Saturdays and Sundays are very busy for me, and I like to spend time with my loved ones on those days. So please do understand that. And like I said, do please like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your new faces. Let's get on to the film of the day. Today's film is an amazing one. It's one that it's terrible, but it is great and crisp and grand and glorious and everything in between. This is one that you're either going to love it or you're going to absolutely hate it. There is no in between ground, I feel like, with this one. Because I've talked to several people who just do not like this film and they just don't care for this company in general. I can see why some don't like it. It is very like a cartoonish. Their violence is it's ultra violent. It's hyper violence, as I like to call it, but it is very cartoonish and silly in places, and there's lots of really weird CGI moments and things of that nature. Let's get on to the film of the day, though. This one is made off of another film. It was the original one was made in 2012. I forgot to look and see what the runtime is on it. That one is 86 minutes on the original cut of this film, and the original cut is known as Mould. In this one, it stars Edward X. Young, Wilmar Zimosa, Lawrence George, Ardis Campbell, Rick Haymes, Mike Keller, Chris Gentile, la 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 la. There's a whole bunch of others I'm not going to name off right now because there are so many actors in this movie. It'll like it has so many people listed on the back of the disc that it'll drive you nuts. And it's directed by Meschino and Giulio de Santi. Yeah, I'm sorry, I murdered his name. It is none other than Mildew from Planet Xonader. What a fun title! What a fun movie! This is the Necrostorm release here. As far as you open it up, I didn't get this from Necrostorm directly. I got this from I think off of Amazon or maybe it was eBay. I can't remember exactly where. I do know that I have only purchased one directly from Necrostorm, and I know a lot of people have a lot of flack with them over stuff they over their shipping and things like that. And the people that just don't flat out like their films, there's a lot of flack on that general end of the spectrum. I happen to enjoy their stuff. It's nothing that I'm gonna just go, hey, you know what? Let's watch Necrostorm movies night after night after night. There's no way that's gonna happen. I like this one. I like the first Hotel Inferno's fun. Tater City is awesome. I do enjoy that. Those are the three I can think of off the top of my head that I like. I haven't yet to see Judy, Infidus or Infidus, and the new one, Little Necro Red or Little Red Necro or whatever it is. I have yet to see that one. I have seen the Hotel Inferno 1 and 2. I don't really care for 2 that much. It starts out okay, and then it gets really hokey, and you definitely feel like you just fallen into a Doom game. You know, I just felt like I was in Doom 3D the whole time watching that one. It felt too much like a video game, which I understand that's kind of the feel, and that's their style, but they do need to put a little more substance in there instead of trying to go all overboard with the gore. I mean, yes, that is what brings the people and puts the asses in the seats, but you need to update, or at least work on your writing for as far as your films, because the writing it's just not really there, and it drives me nuts. And this one is based off of this one here is from 2012, and this one it's directed by Nick Meschino, and they're the same film, but they're different in the same sense. This one runs at 86 minutes. This one runs at 81 minutes. But they both have different footage in them. The mold is different than the mildew, because the mildew is from outer space. Mold is about a genetic weapon that has been made by the U.S. government. But in this one, they are using the mold from this to become a weapon. So but it's the same movie. There, if that makes any sense. They're the same exact actors and footage, and they're just cut differently and different music added to it. I will say I prefer the mildew over mold. Nothing against mold. I think this is a fantastic film, and everybody should go out there and check it out. Do yourself a huge favor. Check out both of these. I'm not gonna lie. If you like silly, over the top gore, you're gonna love this one. You got splattery good effects, and gosh, it's just awesome. Watch the trailer for this one; it'll give you a real feel of what you're getting into. I don't remember how long the trailer is. It's one of those. I feel like it gives away a little too much, but I could be wrong. I might be thinking of a different trailer altogether. I watch so many trailers over the week that I forget stuff along here and there along the way, and I get to jabbering about things that don't make sense, and it's horrible. But what is this one about? It's basically about these scientists that are in this military facility, and they have this mold that they've found that fell to Earth from outer space. They're now trying to see what it does, make out its chemical properties. Is it something that they can treat if it gets out of control? Very, like, it's scary in ways, because it's a foreign bacteria that's fallen to Earth, and it's gonna mutate and make everybody like turn into these horrible, like almost like zombies in ways. They're weird looking. And then there's these other ones. They're really huge, but their whole face is covered in this long flowing hair. It's really bizarre. Visually, this movie is just a trip. This is one I imagine if you dropped a few tabs of acid, you'd probably feel nice watching this one, or maybe it'd freak you the fuck out. I don't know. Either way, this is a amazing, fun, cheesy blast of goodness. But the mildew gets out of control, and the place gets locked down. And all the while, there's this other guy named Toxic. That's his nickname, is Toxic, which I thought was kind of a lame thing to call him by. Was, hey, your name's Toxic, like, whatever. Like, you trying to be like short for the Toxic Avenger, or what? That just doesn't work for me. I just you need to add something extra on there. the toxic what? Toxic man, toxic dude, toxic avenger, toxic filth. Which I did order one of theirs today. I will be yesterday I did the films of Juval Marlin, and I will be doing a couple more of his shorts sometime here in the near future. I did order his one of his collection of shorts from Toxic Filth Video, because he showed it to me, and I had to show the love because I liked yesterday's film so much. Not as much as I like this one, though. I do have to be brutally honest. That's one thing about me. I am extremely unbiased when I go into every single review I do. I don't listen to the politics of the filmmakers or the actors or any of that. I go in blindly. I don't watch very many mainstream movies, I'm not going to lie. The huge reason I don't is because of the politics. They fill the movie too much and have too much. They get preachy to you. I don't like that. I like to be entertained by your acting, by the story, by the scenery, by the special effects. Whatever it is I'm looking for, I want to find that in that film. And if it's not there, I'm going to be kind of salty, But this one delivers the goods. This is set in 1984, by the way. It is very 80s-tastic. Jonathan Knight, you definitely need to check this cut out. I know you like the mold cut. This one's definitely worthwhile. It's got that. It's Necrostorm. That's all I got to say. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Let's get on to the rating of this one, because other than this bacteria it breaks out, and the place gets locked down. There's the guy named Toxic trying to go through there. There's snipers set up outside. There's a congressman who starts off with the mildew in his lungs. He's a drug. He does drugs, like he was doing blow in the bathroom, like doing rails of cocaine off of the kitchen, or not the kitchen sink, but the bathroom sink. Kind of scuzzy, not weird, but scuzzy. All I can think of is wow, you couldn't afford to put it somewhere else. You had to. Your problem is that bad. You have to put it there to use it, when there's other ways. You didn't have to put it down on a scuzzy, gross public bathroom sink. That is just, ugh. But he gets infected. It's kind of funny the way he does the stuff that goes on with him. And he has this really lame assistant that there's some interesting things going on there. There's a guy who gets his spine ripped out, but lives, and there's a whole thing where they have to tape his head up because otherwise he won't be able to breathe. Things like that. Fun stuff. Let's get on to my ratings for this one. As far as the technical thing goes, this thing's a nightmare. That's why it's on Terrible Tuesday. I originally had something else planned, but unfortunately it did not work out. I wasn't able to get to it today. Busy day. But tomorrow I should be getting to one for Kyle. That's one that he wanted me to do for today. I'll do that one tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Thursday's already planned. I already know what's Thursday and Friday are already planned. Let's give this thing a 2 as far as the technical side goes. It's a nightmare when there's plot holes in it because of the way it's cut, but that's something you can easily overlook. But as far as entertainment side goes, this thing is a solid 4. I find this thing extremely entertaining. Can't say enough good about it. It's out of this world. It's definitely got some strange, creature-y type effects going on in here. Very cool shit. I'm going to go ahead and put that down and get the hell out of here. I'm at 14 and a half minutes. I got stuff to do. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today, so it's been a long day. All right, guys. I love your faces, and I'll see you tomorrow with another fantastic film. Peace as always.